Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today I've got a killer stream for you guys. I myself have made some ridiculous moves over the last 24 hours. I was up till about 1 in the morning last night, completing some transactions, making some moves, preparing for this bull market. I'm making sure that I am in every sector of this market because the bull market, although you might think this thing is if you're not in, you've missed out. A lot of people are thinking like we're at a local top, and maybe we are. Maybe we're at a local top, and then we have some retracements and then more upward action. Regardless, I'm dollar cost averaging. I'm officially in. I've capitulated. I am in the Solana ecosystem. I bought the bonk dip so far from the price that I bought it at. We're going up. I think that there's probably some more upside in bonk. I was waiting for a retracement, found that opportunity. I'll show you guys exactly what I'm looking at for that coin today. Some of the other projects that I got into in the Solana ecosystem. No avalanche exposure for me yet, but that is the next ecosystem I want to get involved in as well. Cronos, obviously. I'm a big bull on Cronos, but people are getting impatient, and we got to talk about all the pain going on in the Cronos ecosystem right now and the reality of what that coin is going to do in this next bull cycle. And then, of course, today there's a lot of Bitcoin, spot Bitcoin ETF hype that a lot of people are excited about, as BlackRock just came out with the official ticker for their ETF. Things are heating up. Bitcoin's moving up today, trying to break, again, the early highs. We are making moves, and it's very, very exciting. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. I got my cups of coffee in me. Good to see you, Marty, in the chat. Leave some questions, leave some comments, and let's get right in. We're going to circle back to some of these guys. I want to show you guys some of the moves. Look at this coin up 33% on the day. I bought in last night, even while it was pumping, because I've been meaning to get into this thing for months. So we'll kind of get into that in a second. But let's start this thing off, and let's give you guys a full-on temperature check of the market. Look at the current prices, because things are moving right now. Market cap up to $1.64 trillion. Ethereum dominance is down because Solana and Avalanche are doing a great job of stealing the show. Cronos needs some catching up, no doubt in my mind about that. Bitcoin's doing well, though, at 52.6% dominance. Looking at Bitcoin on the day, up 4%, 850 billion with a B dollar market cap today. Fear and greed index still greedy, a little bit down. We were up at 80 the other week, and I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing continue rallying and more greed to come into this market. I feel it. It's in the air. The big thing we got to look out for, though, is a buy the rumor, sell the news event with the spot Bitcoin ETF. Marty's having some issues buying or selling. We'll talk about that in a bit. I want to hear more about that, Marty. But let's look at Ethereum right now. $2,200 Ethereum up 2.79%. In the last 24 hours is pretty decent, but there's definitely some show stealers here. Solana up 10%. Also, Avalanche up 8% today. Let's look at the top gainers in the last 24 hours right now. Stacks killing it. Last night, I know Black Sea got into stacks. Perfect timing, perfect execution. Here it is, a 30% pump the day afterwards. It's a beautiful time. We are getting our positions in the BRC20 marketplace right now, guys. I think it's still early. I think there's a lot of gains ahead, but it is very confusing. It is very slow. It is very expensive, and it's not as easy as something like Solana, like Cronos. But still, it's growing because there is hype about the Stacks chain, this layer 2 solution for Bitcoin. One of the biggest coins in the BRC20 ecosystem, along with ordinals, and I think there's a lot more to come here in the future. So right now, some other ones that are pumping. Near Protocol is doing well. Double Down in the chat says VeChain is pumping. VeChain is pumping up 13%. I know we've seen a lot of people in the chat wondering, when is VeChain going to pump? Is it going to pump? I said, yes, it will pump, in good time. This thing's got a lot of potential. Very big supply chain play in China, in Asian countries, and I think it's going to have some good momentum in this cycle. I know a couple people that have quite a bit of VeChain. At the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of big movers. HBAR, I know a lot of people are excited about Hedera and the technology behind that. Injective, I saw some people hating on Injective, but here you go, 59% over the last 7 days. A lot of good projects out there with a lot of good gains, and Solana is also one of the top movers as well. Flow, Immutable X, Neo, a big token of mine in the past. The Ethereum of China, essentially, is what this was. When I last saw it, below $1 billion market cap. not something I'm getting in. There's too many good coins out there right now, too many ecosystems that have a lot of attention that I think need to be gotten into. You can see here BRC20 tokens are hot. Gaming is absolutely hot. And then the DeFi ecosystems within some of these new ones that are in the top 10. Avalanche and Solana, which is now ranked number 5. Not going to be surprised to see the day soon when Solana flips BNB. Solana's absolutely killing it. Yesterday, I took about a $2,500 position into Solana. Actually, don't hold the Solana. I moved it in some of the altcoins in the Solana ecosystem. My goal, just like I'm doing with my Bitcoin and Ethereum strategy, is I'm trying to earn more Bitcoin and Ethereum with altcoins within those ecosystems. Same thing with Solana. I'm buying some of the altcoins in Solana because they're lower market caps. They're going to have more gains. And as I take profit, I'm going to take profit into Solana. I'm going to take profit into Crow. I'm going to take profit into Ethereum. I'm going to take profit into Bitcoin. That's my strategy. Let me know what your strategy is in the comments down below. But that's the way that I'm planning on doing it here. Good morning, Jonathan. I see you in the chat, my brother. But this thing's absolutely ripping and roaring right now. Some of the other tokens that I got into, I'll share that with you later on in the stream, so stick around for some of that. But Bonk's certainly one of them. Bonk, yesterday I actually ended up buying it basically right around here. A little bit of a dip, right? This thing came down quite a bit, about 50% really from its highs all the way down to 0.00018 from 4031, almost a 50% retracement. I told you guys I'm waiting for a dip on this. I got that dip. Also the other day, I'll just be honest with you guys, I FOMO'd into Corgi AI because I saw that it was kind of having like a whoa, hey, too many things going on, because it had a little bit of a pump. It looked like it was about to break out and hit price discovery mode, and that's exactly what's playing out right now. As you can see over the last 7 days, I basically bought it kind of right around here. Why? Because look at the last year, guys. This thing had a peak, came back down, and it started to break out again. This is what you call price discovery mode. And I bought it on this little peak basically because I thought we're going to break out. It was a little premature. I rode down this dip, still holding on to about $4,600 worth of, well, $4,600 of it this morning. It got all the way down to like $3,800. Now it's going back up. I think this thing's going to make some new highs. A $421 million market cap. I don't know if that's accurate, actually. I think that's a little bit bigger than it actually is. I think it's about a $200 million market cap. We can check that out later. But a couple of meme tokens that I'm in. But let's get into the big stories on the day. So first up, let's look at the chart for Bitcoin. Absolutely crushing it. Talk about a V-shaped recovery. It wasn't instantaneous, guys. It took a couple days, but after bouncing off the 40K level, which I just look back at our thumbnails for these live streams, guys, I said 40K bounce. We got the 40K bounce. Here we are. We're waiting on a Bitcoin ETF to be launched. In the meantime, things are going to remain bullish. We might have a sell the news event when the Bitcoin ETF is launched, but then again, maybe not, because when the ETF is launched, people are going to be buying that ETF. Institutions, billions and trillions of dollars are probably going to get flown in to this ETF, and I think it's going to pump the crypto markets as well, but I wouldn't be surprised to see some kind of capitulation. But in the meantime, we're still going up. Bitcoin bounced off the $40,000 level beautifully. We really need to get above this level at about 45K. If we can do that today, then I do think that the BRC20 tokens are going to continue to rally like they've been doing. I'm going to coin that's up about 40% overnight. Really spectacular gains that I want to share with you guys. I've been talking about it on the channel. I think it's very important that we're staying alert with some of the new projects out there, some of the big plays. Another fantastic call that we had yesterday on the channel, and smash up the like button and put it in the comments and retweet it out on Twitter, guys, because I nailed this prediction. We say it all the time. You short resistance and you long support. I said, hey, this Ethereum triangle, if you were on my stream yesterday, put it in the comment section. You saw me say it. If you were watching yesterday, you heard me say this. We broke out of this triangle for Ethereum. If you had shorted this, then it would have been in good shape. And I said, hey, here we are down to the top of this triangle. We were looking at this red candle right here. It was right here as I said that comment, guys. And if you had longed it, and I said, this might be a good time for a long on Ethereum. I'm not longing. I didn't take a long. I don't like to leverage trade personally. It's not my style. I'm more of a swing trader. But I said this is probably a great long ride here because this is, again, resistance that was turned into support. You long support, boom, you would have gotten a nice, from that bottom of this wick, really, about a good 4% gain, which is really nice when you're leverage trading, guys. That was a killer pick, and I got to pat myself on the back for that one. And if you guys were following it, then you had a chance to catch it too. Waldo, I'm glad you appreciate it. Donald Campbell, you are vetting it as well in the comments down below. It's real, guys. We're trying to make the good plays here. We're trying to be smart about it. Oh, you know what I got to do? I got to put on my do not disturb mode in case we get any callers. I don't want to reveal some identities of some of my friends out there in the real world. I don't want you harassing my friends. See their phone numbers, call them. We don't want any of that, okay? All right, so what else we got going on? Ethereum's bouncing, so what does that mean? That means that altcoins can continue on the rally upward. This is exactly like we predicted here on the channel, and a spectacular prediction it was indeed. So looking on to the overall market cap of Bitcoin, it's and crypto, it is a beautiful, beautiful day. Lonnie in the chat says, having good luck with Blur. Blur is ripping right now. Congratulations, Lonnie. Maybe I'll pick up some Blur with you, my brother. I'm getting more into the Solana ecosystem. Let me know what Solana tokens you guys are doing in the comments down below. Hopefully Solana community members are going to start tuning into this as well, because I'm going to talk about Cronos, I'm going to talk about Solana, and I'm going to talk about Avalanche. Those are going to be the three, and BRC20 tokens. Those are going to be the four things that I'm focusing on here. Obviously, Ethereum's not going anywhere, but the gas fees are way too high for newcomers to really want to go in and trade in any decentralized protocols on that. BRC20 would arguably be the case too, but it's in such its infancy, and I think there's so much upside. I think there's a lot of really rich Bitcoiners that are going to be getting into some of these BRC20 tokens, because arguably there's a decentralization factor that Bitcoin has that other chains just don't have. Bitcoin is arguably one of the more decentralized things compared to a Solana or an Avalanche. So, you know, it's going to be very, very interesting. But right now, overall market cap is breaking out. If we see this thing rip above this level, wow, we're going to get some more big moves. People are going to be continuing to get rich. And I really do believe, guys, that there is a lot of 20, 50, 100x opportunities ahead. And so we're trying to stay on the forefront with that. Solana making moves right now, hitting its yearly high at the time of this recording. Spectacular to see. The Bonk token right now trying to make its way back up to its recent highs. We'll see how it does. If Solana keeps rallying, I wouldn't be surprised to see Bonk take another rip upwards as well. I know a lot of friends of mine are looking still to get into this. Arguably could still have a sell-off though, guys. I don't feel like I FOMO'd in. Again, I didn't buy the peak. I bought this little dip here last night. I felt good about it, kind of bouncing off this green moving average right here. Arguably, we could come back down, tap onto the red moving average. If we do, maybe I'll pick up a little bit more. But in the meantime, I'm messing around with that, having some fun there. So let's look at the Crow price as well, which is doing nada, nothing, boring, lame. But I hold a lot of Crow, guys, and I'm going to continue to be patient with it, okay? Dollar cost averaging of these levels could pay off, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not focusing on buying any more Crow right now because I already have a huge bag, and frankly, that bag has done nothing for me so far, besides a little bit of a 2x, which is weak compared to Avalanche, compared to Solana, compared to Bonk, compared to BRC20. There's been a lot of other great places you could keep your money. Crow seems to be kind of a late bloomer. When it comes to a safe play, I think it's good because of the regulation aspect, because of all the different things that they're doing. But they do have a lot of work to do. The app isn't very good for trading fees. The NFT platform has a flurry of issues when they're minting new tokens. The game, the Loaded Lions game, is pretty cool. They have new games that are being launched on it that are pretty exciting. They're definitely doing a great job of launching in other countries, but they haven't launched the US exchange, and so that's certainly a problem. I know people are growing impatient with this. Some people are complaining about gas fees on Crow, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, because compared to Ethereum, compared to Bitcoin, it's 99% discount, okay, guys? You're paying $50 to $150 on Bitcoin and Ethereum for a transaction. And with Crow, you're paying pennies. You're paying 11 cents, 10 cents, maybe $1 in a bad situation with a big enough transaction. It's really, really, really cheap. Compared to Solana, it's more expensive. Compared to Avalanche, some people were saying that Avalanche is more expensive. I don't know. I got to learn more about the Avalanche ecosystem. That's my next deep dive personally for me to do some more research in. Just being honest with you guys, transparent. I'm learning as we go. There's a lot to learn in this space, and I'm continuously trying to do some research to stay ahead of the next thing, because that's really how you make the big money in this play. But Crow coin, when we break above 12 cents, I expect we get a big kaboom, pow, whammo upwards, see a 15-cent level in good time. But right now, it's not time. It's just not time. Right now, if you're holding Crow, you just say hold, 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 and you're just waiting, and it'll come, in my opinion. I do believe a $2 to $5 Crow still, but other places to make money in the meantime, honestly. For example, if you had bought just Coinbase, the stock this year, you would have already made bank on your money, guys. Big time bank. Let's look at it real quick. So from the bottom, if you had bought the Coin Shares stock in January of this year, you'd already be up 3x on your money. What if you bought Crow at the bottom? Only a 2x. So a stock is better than our crypto that we're holding for Crow coin holders. But that's fine, guys. That's fine. I'm bullish on Coinbase. I'm bullish on Crow. I'm bullish on Avalanche, Cardano, Solana, you name it. There's a lot of great movers out there, a lot of great places to make money. That's why diversity is important. Now, I put out a tweet yesterday, and I'm going to share that with you guys later to exactly kind of get to that point. But I think it's very, very important that we keep an open mind. Now, why is Coinbase going up? Because there's a lot of hype around this BlackRock ETF, and Coinbase is going to be the custodian for this BlackRock ETF when it launches. And just today, we're getting a Bitcoin pump. Why? Because the BlackRock proposed spot Bitcoin ETF gets a ticker in the latest filing with the SEC. They've been meeting with the SEC, and now the ticker is official. IBIT is the official ticker for the BlackRock ETF. And so this is coming. Recently this week, we saw Bitwise launched a commercial for the spot Bitcoin ETF. That was a pretty big deal, guys. That shows you that they're very bullish on it. They know that it's coming. They know something we don't know. And that's basically that it's basically confirmed the ETF is coming at this point. Now, will we get a sell-off from that? Who knows? I think institutional money comes flocking in, potentially, but also I wouldn't be surprised to see a big dip on this as well. But this is definitely some of the news and the reason why this thing is kind of pumping today. In the meantime, we do have some fear out there as Senator Elizabeth Warren, Senator Elizabeth Warren accuses ex-defense leaders of stonewalling, terror financing, crackdown. Let's get into this story a little bit, okay, guys? So Senator Elizabeth Warren has a new target as she takes on cryptocurrency industry. It's not a new target. She's been attacking it for months on end. No problem shaking hands with Sam Bankman-Fried and Gary Gensler, who's having backdoor meetings with FTX. But now she's going to buckle down on crypto. It gets more ridiculous, guys. Bear with me on this. This gets ridiculous. Good morning, Ron Wilson. Good to see you in the chat. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Leave some comments. Leave some chats. 33 viewers, 5 likes. Smash the like button for me if you're bullish today. The Massachusetts Democrat, Elizabeth Warren, sent letters to Coinbase, the largest crypto exchange, as well as the Blockchain Association on Coin Center, 2 leading industry groups, demanding details on their employment of the former officials. She cited how the crypto lobby has been flexing its association with the experts as it faces growing scrutiny for the role digital assets play in facilitating criminal crime, including the funding of the October 7th Hamas attacks in Israel, okay? There's a lot more funding that came into play with that, and I'm not going to get into the politics behind that, but I'm just reading out the statements. But Warren's letters identify Coinbase's recruitment of one-time Defense Secretary Mark Esper and Bush counterterrorism advisor Francis Townsend, as well as Republican Senator Pat Toomey and former Democratic Reps Tim Ryan and Senator Patrick Maloney, who is nominated to serve as the U.S. representative at the OECD. They serve on Coinbase's Global Advisory Council. She also noted that a recent Blockchain Association letter to Capitol Hill signed by 40 military officials, ex-intelligence officers, and national security professionals who downplayed the illicit activity in crypto and argued against policies that would drive digital asset players overseas. Basically, she's trying to box crypto out from the U.S. Why? Why is she trying to do this? When you really read into this story, it's preposterous. It's ridiculous. She's an idiot. This is dumb. And she's just ignoring the fact that intelligence officers are saying, we can't push crypto overseas. We need to have some control over this too, because if we don't, it's more of a national security threat to not have access to crypto than it is to have some control over crypto. And so let's regulate it. Let's make it mainstream. Let's launch the ETF. Let's not make it illegal to do Bitcoin transactions, you communist. Like, what is she doing? What is the strategy here? It's one of the dumbest strategies really you can think of. And, you know, actually Coinbase CEO came out and said this is one of the dumbest political strategies you can have coming out. Look at this. So let's look at the tweet now from Brian Armstrong from Coinbase. Senator Warren and Marshall now lobbying for big banks. Being anti-crypto is really a bad political strategy going forward in 2024. I absolutely agree 100%. 52 million Americans have used crypto out of 360 million Americans or whatever it is. 38% of young people say crypto can increase economic opportunities. Absolutely. Just 9% of Americans are satisfied with the current financial system. Of course, because our bank accounts are drained, guys. We are living in a time where inflation is wrecking us every day. Go to the grocery store. Go try to buy some gas. Go try to survive right now. Try to buy a house. Good luck. good luck. It's almost impossible right now unless you have opportunities to invest your money and make money and start to earn better yields than what banks offer you. Now let's get into this a little bit more. So this was a tweet that he retweeted here. Who would be so brazen to write legislation that would effectively ban crypto? Well, this is an attack now on this fellow right here, this Senator Roger Marshall and Senator Elizabeth Warren. Let's just look at this genius's words here and see exactly what this idiot said. All right, let's look at what this dummy said. Okay, I'm gonna play this for you guys. Listen up. Okay.
Senator Warren and I have authored the Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act that represents a step in the right direction. Again, I think that this is a light touch.
Senator Elizabeth Warren and him have implemented this Anti-Money Laundering Act. They should just call it the I don't want people to make money in crypto. I want to ban crypto entirely act is probably what they should call it. But remember, they say, let's go back. They say we created it, okay?
Senator Warren and I have authored the Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act.
Can't even say it, by the way. What an idiot. Can't even say the word. He's mumbling it out. It's the Laundering Act. Get it right, dude. This is your act. You can't even say the name of your act. You don't even know what it is. And he says that he authored it, right? Listen up.
That represents a step in the right direction. Again, I think that this is a light touch. The first thing we did is we went to the American...
He says, I think this is a light touch. This isn't a light touch. This is a complete crypto ban. Now, listen to this.
The first thing we did is we went to the American Bank Association and said, help us craft this. And I don't know if you saw Senator Warren's hearing with Jamie Dimon yesterday, but Mr. Dimon said basically, in his opinion, crypto is only a tool for criminals.
So the politicians went to the banks to write a bill that they're trying to pass in the Senate. Listen to what I'm saying to you guys. Listen to what I'm saying to you guys. Senators, people that we elected into office, went to Jamie Dimon, in his opinion, who wants to ban crypto, wants you to go bankrupt, wants your bags to go to zero, went to the American Bank Association and asked them to help author up this bill about anti-money laundering through crypto, okay? First of all, the banks do more money laundering than crypto. That's a fact. It's 5% of all the money in banks versus less than 1% of all the money in crypto that's used for illicit funding of things, okay? They went to the banks for this advice. This is very important, guys. You need to understand this. In 2008, because of the greed of the banks, because they put out too many loans, because they overdid it and they did it improperly, the whole financial system collapsed in 2008 and the government had to bail out the banks. That means turn the money printer on and give the banks free money, these businesses that failed, that are supposed to keep our money safe. They failed. We bailed them out. The CEOs and the executives still got their bonuses that year. And now we're at a time where cryptocurrency is emerging and we're trying to replace the banking industry who failed us as a country, who continue to fail us as a country. And now these senators are taking a bill written by the American Bankers Association. What is going on here? Elizabeth Warren comes out and says that she is anti-banks, okay? Elizabeth Warren says that she's anti-banks. She's been battling the banks, she says on the pedestal. Oh, I've been fighting back against the banks. And then you're like, hey, banks, is crypto a threat? Is crypto a threat to you? Senator Elizabeth Warren says, yeah, it is. Oh, here, write a bill and we'll try to ban it. That's what's going on right now, guys. That's what's going on right now. This is unprecedented. It's going to fail. It's going to fail. And so, this is an obvious strategy. What a terrible political strategy. What a dummy. What an idiot. Couple dummies here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Guys, I don't care if she's a Democrat. I don't care if she's a Republican. I care about the opinion here. And so if you're one side or the other, that's not the point. The point is, what a dumb opinion about crypto. Because it is. It's a dumb opinion. Wow. I haven't gotten angry and fired up like that in a while, but it's frustrating, guys. It's frustrating. We're talking about a Bitcoin spot ETF, and she's over here talking about banning crypto, and she's going against the ex-intelligence agency officials. And you know what, honestly, guys, I don't necessarily trust those intelligence agency officials. Maybe the intelligence agencies are bought and paid for, too. There's an argument to be made there. But, you know, if America misses out on crypto, we're going to regret it. It's a fact. Let's talk about crypto that I'm not trying to miss out on. Guys, I made some big moves yesterday. Let's get positive. Let's talk about making money now, okay? Alex B20. All right, guys. One of the first dexes on Bitcoin, one of the biggest dexes, one of the best dexes. Now, it's new, guys, and so it's risky. It's up. This Alex token is one of the big tokens on this platform. When you look through this, there's a couple. B20. You got Stacks. Stacks is up 28% today. Beautiful gains. Alex is up 34% yesterday. I bought this thing at about 40 cents. Got in later than I wanted to, but I'm so glad to have a position. Single guy, good to see ya. Cryogenics, good to see ya. Monkey doesn't stink. Inu. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I know it's a hot meme. I can't. I'm not in Avalanche yet. I want to get in, but I missed the boat. But I'm going to get into Avalanche at some point. But I'm in BRC20, and I'm making money. So a couple coins that I'm interested in right now. B20, Stacks, and Alex and Ordinals are obviously some staples for me at this point. I bought a little bit of this ORMM, very low market cap, very high risk. There is a project that is launched, so getting involved in some of the infrastructure with BRC20 tokens. Some of these other ones are memes, but Track is another one that I'm very interested in as well. So I got a little bit of that yesterday. I'm actually going to now show you guys my portfolio so you guys get an idea. And it's extremely complicated. It's extremely tough to get in here. I've got 14K in here right now. You can see exactly where the positions are. These transactions are settling right now, taking a while. Actually, as you can see, a couple issues going on. I'm actually having some issues. It's so new. There's some issues. Account anomaly. I got to figure that out. I'm working with the support staff, and honestly, they're taking a little bit longer than I'd like to get back to me. And so this isn't for the faint of heart, guys. It's very risky, very high risk plays, but with high risk can come high reward. So I am in this ecosystem. I've pretty much got all the position that I want in this ecosystem. Again, majority of this position is in the Alex token. I am most bullish on that. It's got one of the larger market caps, but I think it could get to a couple $1 billion. I think it's at about a $200 or $300 million market cap right now. I think it can get it to a couple billion, at least in this bull cycle. But yeah, I got 25,000 of these things. Got some of these other little memes that I bought early on. Who knows? Shint isn't a meme. It's actually a project. With an NFTs. Pizza is a meme. Maxi is a meme. B20 is a token within this ecosystem as well. So I think I'm pretty bullish on that one. Inscribe, I don't know. That one's high risk. Who knows? DexM is bumping today. I have a tiny position in that. Track, I'm pretty bullish on. I got $1,000 in there. And I bought $20 of this Moon token today just because it's new and who knows. But that's it. Not really trying to get any more of a position in BRC20 in terms of new money coming in. What I will be doing now is taking profit out of this Alex token and shuffling it into Stacks and Ordinals. And then as Ordinals and Stacks provide me with gains, I'm going to be shuffling those profits back into centralized exchanges and then over to some more DeFi projects like into Avalanche and into Solana for sure. And so that's those are some of my plays right now, some of the things that I'm looking at. I'll show you guys as well my Ordinals wallet. This is a totally separate wallet. I got a big bag of sats. I've got a big bag of Ordinals there. Nice bag of Oshi, Sheeb. So we're doing well, guys. We're trying to make some money. We're trying to make some gains just outside of Cronos. You know, there's a lot of plays out there. And then eventually I might even end up buying some of these Ordinals, actually, some of the actual NFTs on Bitcoin as well. We'll see, but I need to make some good profit in the coins first. But I'll tell you guys, I do believe that there's high gain potential in the BRC20 ecosystem. I think there's 20x, 50x, 100x opportunities. I wouldn't even be surprised to get 100x out of the Alex token. I'm going to tell you that right now. I mean, I bought it a little bit later than I would have liked to. Would have liked to have got it below $100 million market cap, and then maybe we get to a $10 billion market cap, and kaboom, you know, we did it. But we'll see how it plays out, guys. There's some other ones that are kind of low. This is emerging. This is new. Woo! Got him. But there's going to be a lot of plays, guys. So also did take some positions on some Solana coins. So let's get into some of that. What did I buy on Solana? I'll tell you guys a little bit of... I'll tell you a little bit about it now. So here's what I got into in Solana. Looking at some of the movers here. Obviously, Bonk was one that I ended up picking up some Bonk yesterday. Again, I tried to buy this dip. So far, so good. Feeling good. Hopefully, that keeps going up. We'll see how that plays out. Other ones that I bought. Radium. Let's talk about Radium. So, Radium's one that I've been eyeballing for a little bit. I bought this yesterday, already up 10% on it. That's pretty good. Only put about $500 into it. Again, I put about $2,500 into the Solana ecosystem yesterday. This thing's doing really well over the month. I bought that dip a little bit yesterday again, and up on the year, it's exploding. Very high risk here. $234 million market cap. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing get to a couple $1 billion, honestly, in this bull cycle. Why? Because it is actually a pretty key thing in the Solana ecosystem. It seems it's on a couple big. It's on Binance. It's on Radium, which is its own DApp on the Solana ecosystem. But it's a pretty big DApp. So it's an automated market maker and a liquidity provider built on Solana for the Serum decentralized DEX. Serum's a very big DEX. I didn't actually buy any Serum yet. I'll probably buy some Serum as well too. Even though Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX have a big Serum wallet, but, you know, they have a big Solana wallet too. And so I guess I got to kind of just let that go and just look at the success of the Solana ecosystem. It's fast. It's easy to use. It's pretty spectacular. I'm very interested in Solana. I'm going to try to grow a very big Solana bag. I'm in. Black Sea's been in. He's been crushing it. I'm playing catch up. It's time. It's time to get in. Unlike other AMs, Radium provides on-chain liquidity to essential limit order, meaning that the funds deposited into Radium are converted into limit orders, which sit on Serum's order books. This gives Radium's LPs access to Serum's order flow as well. Their existing liquidity raised the native utility token used for staking to earn and protocol fees. So one of the bigger projects within Solana for certain. And so it's probably going to do well. It's kind of like if you're a Cronos lover and you like the, what is the chain that I like? I like, oh boy, Fulcrum. If you like VVS Finance, if you like Tectonic, this is kind of like the Fulcrum, the VVS, and the Tectonic of the Cronos chain. It's Radium, guys. It's one of the big players in that. Another one that I bought that I'm excited for, and I'm going to hold these bags for a long time. These aren't trading bags. These are holding bags that I'm building up now. I'm kind of out of the trading bags for now, and I'm back into the holding bags. Next paycheck, I'm going to do some trading bags again, trying to make some quick bucks, and then flip it into some more holding bags. I turn my trading bags into holding bags. You got to take profit, move it along into that stuff. But Orca is another one that I just bought as well. I wanted to share with you guys today. Also up, bought a nice little dip on that. Bought it, a little bit lower, and now it's moving back up to all-time highs. Price discovery mode, not a bad place to be. Bought $500 of this, about a $300 million market cap, according to CoinMarketCap. Again, this could be a couple $1 billion. This one's actually on Coinbase, so already got a big exchange listing there. And obviously, Orca is another great platform on Solana. Again, a key one. It is a DEX on Solana. So kind of like a VVS Finance, it's a DEX. So this could be big, guys. I think this is going to continue to have a lot of gains. I'm very excited to now have a position in Solana ecosystem. And then I'll tell you the meme token that I took a chance. You could say I FOMO'd into it. I don't really care. But I ended up buying one of the newer meme tokens on Solana as well, which is really stupid. And so far, it's not really doing that well for me, but I'm going to just hold it because I think it's going to have a couple pumps. Dog Whiff Hat. Oh, hey, it's moving up again. That's great. Wow, it's exploding right now. That's fantastic. Okay, good. I'm making money on it. Great. I put $1,000 in this thing. Bought this thing down here, I think, and so now it's actually moving on up. That's great to see. What is Dog with Hat? It's really dumb, guys. It's so dumb. It's one of the dumbest things you could imagine. But you know what? It's a meme. It's a meme, and it's pretty darn funny. I want to see if I could find Dog with Hat. Let me just show you guys exactly what this is, because it's the most ridiculous thing that you could even imagine. All right, hold on. This is so ridiculous, guys. Oh, let's do this. Let's see. Dog with Hat. All right, this is essentially what it is. It's a meme token, and there's NFTs associated with it, and these are just dogs. Like this is the original, I think. This is the original. A dog had a hat on, and now they've got a bunch of memes of like they just replaced all the hats with like other memes on this dog. It's the dumbest thing. Who knows? It's a gamble, guys. Gambling's fun sometimes, but gambling is gambling, and don't be fooled, guys. Okay. So those are my moves. How about that? How about the transparency there, guys? We are making moves, folks. We're trying to make money. We're trying to get you guys to make some money. And some of these are risky plays. Some of these won't work out. Some of these will work out spectacularly, I'm sure. Ron Wilson's holding a lot of Serum. I like Serum. I think it's going to do well. Where do you see VVS going? I see VVS going up. Couple $1 billion market cap. I see Cronos going up. I mean, all these ecosystems are going to explode, guys. If you, let me know in the comments down below. Tell me, you know what? Actually, I'm going to put out a community poll. And I'm going to, you guys answer this poll for me. Is this your first bull market? Okay. And what I mean by this question is, did you buy after 2021? Did you start buying in 2022? How many of you guys basically got into this thing after 2022? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm very curious. Yeah, I'm a single guy for you. What is that, a dating app? Single guy for you says, you a big fan of the Cosmos ecosystem? Absolutely. Cosmos is what Cronos is built on. I'm a Cronos bull. Cosmos enables a lot of chains to exist, so absolutely very interesting. John R. says Corgi AI, absolutely. Holding that Corgi AI with those diamond hands for now. If I get a 2x on Corgi AI, I'm going to sell half and move it over to the Avalanche ecosystem or the Solana ecosystem. I'm committed to that. A big fan of Cosmos. Yes, I am. Cryo came into crypto in 2021. November 2021, what VVS was. A lot of people talking about VVS right now. Let's see what else is going on. Why you're buying bonk, but you don't want to hold some. Yeah, I do want to hold some COQ. I want to hold the Kaki and Ucoin. I do. I want to do it. But I just am not in. I don't have an Avalanche wall yet. I'm not in it. I'll get there. But it's I'm late. I missed the party, man. So we'll see. I'll get into what I can. I only got so much money. You know, how thin can you spread the peanut butter on your peanut butter jelly sandwich? Only so thin, my friends. Only so thin. You're not going to be in every coin. You can't have every coin. You shouldn't have every coin. You should only have the ones that you did the research on, have the hunch on, and hey, if that's the COQ coin, so be it. Let's try to start a blockchain meme war, says John R. John R., I think that blockchain meme war has already started, my friend. Absolutely. What do you think of the new coin Jito just listed on CBC? It may have huge potential. Yes, it is a big play on Solana. It's a little overbought. I'll probably pick up some of the Jito as well. Jito and Serum are probably two of the other ones that I want to buy. Looking for the airdrop on the Jupiter token. If you guys haven't done so already on Solana, you should trade on Solana so that you get access to some of the airdrops that are coming up. There's one for Jupiter that's coming up. That's one of the main reasons that I got in the Solana ecosystem, because I didn't want to miss out on that airdrop. Free money? Count me in. Crowfit started buying Luna after it crashed. You're up so much. Take some profit, brother. That's not financial advice, by the way, but I hate Luna. I hate Luna. You know, I think Corgi AI is pumping on its own, John R. Let's see what else we got going on. Let's look at some of these. Let's see what we got. Boom. Corgi AI. How we doing on the Korg? How we doing on that Korg, yo? It's going. I mean, it's up 20% on the day. How about them apples, huh? We're getting price discovery mode here. This thing could rip, guys. We might see another like 100% gain day out of this thing. Who knows? Pretty big market cap now. But look, not a lot of exchange listings. If we get some major exchange listings for this thing, kapow, kablamo, kaplooey. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up with that, but let's see this thing rip. It's absolutely ripping right now. I'd love to see that thing continue, guys. I'd love to see that continue. Single guy for you asks a really great question right now. And now let me get real with you guys. As crazy as it is, and look at my attitude today. I'm really hyped up. I'm really bullish. That's dangerous. I'm gonna just tell you guys honestly, it's dangerous, okay? It's very dangerous time because things have been so exciting. Things have been pumping. People have been making a lot of money. And Single Guy for You says, lots of coins are currently way overpriced. How do you decide when to get back in? What happens if there are no pullbacks? It's a good question. So, they're overpriced, but what happens if there's no pullbacks and you're not in? You miss out. That's why, FOMOing, you don't want to do it. But look, if you want a position in something and you're more bullish on it than the current prices, then sometimes you just bite the bullet and you take a position, guys. I mean, that's up to you, right? That's your call. But Corgi AI is a perfect example. I'm like, okay, this is a meme token. It's below $1 billion. I think it can hit $1 billion because people are ridiculous and people like memes. It's a dog meme. It's on Cronos. So I FOMO'd in with $4,000, Fine. And now I'm up and it's great. And I'm up to like $5,000. So, and I think I'm going to make a little bit more money on it today. I'm going to take half off the table. Same thing for the Solana ecosystem. If you feel like you're FOMOing into Solana, yeah, you kind of are at this point. But some people believe, and myself included, that Solana's got a lot more room to go. I mean, a bull market's still coming. And so let me be very clear. We could kind of retrace from this overhyped pump that we have right now, and we could take a 30, 40, 50% crash on any token you're holding right now. Even Bitcoin, okay? Even Bitcoin. But if that happens, I'm just going to buy the dip. I've got a bonus coming in April. I've got paychecks coming every single month. I'm just going to keep buying because the bull market hasn't even started yet. So that's my strategy. That's the transparency, guys. That's how I'm doing it. Let me know how you're doing in the comments down below. Woo! All right, let's see what else we got going on. What coins you guys looking at? What's the vibe? What's the move? Waiting on Crow to move. Not moving at all today. Crow's still lame today. Breaking my heart, Crow. Crow coins breaking my heart. See what else we got going on. Alex is still making moves, though. All right, I'm going to show you guys something real quick. So, Ocean. Yeah, Ocean's another hot one, too. Another hot one in Solana. Crowfits is bullish on Ocean, yeah. Single guy for you says 90% of my entire portfolio are coins being staked. ADA, VVS, Crow, TS, Sol, Link, Fat, Matic, all staked. Staking's good. Staking can be dangerous if you want to make a quick move, so just be careful with that. It's good to have some liquidity. And some staking, like staking at Crow, prevents you from having liquid money. Now, I was buying this token yesterday, and in case any of you guys are going to go try to do some daring moves in this and do your own research, do your own financial advice, guys, I'm telling you, this is really risky. Look at what's going on. So look at this order book, all right? These are all the orders that you can basically buy on the Alex platform. If you want to buy Alex, you can buy it on, I think, OKX, and I think you can buy it on Gate.io right now, and you could buy it on Unisat, and you could buy it on Alex. Well, the trading volume on Unisat, I don't know, but I can tell you this trading volume on Alex is really terrible for this coin because it is so new, okay? Which tells you how early you are. But yesterday I was doing orders, and like, look, here's an order. This is 367 Alex tokens, okay? I could gobble up this order. I had 10 grand I was buying into this yesterday. In retrospect, I would have just done the swap feature to get my Alex tokens, but instead I went over to trade and then I deposited funds into my deposited funds right here. And I actually deposited the BRC20 tokens into, hold up. Nope, that's not how I did it. I deposited funds in this way. I went deposit. I think I did deposit my, yes, Stacks chain tokens in, and I moved my Stacks coins in, and then I did boom, and I moved them in, boom, into what is my trading portfolio, my trading account. If you've used other exchanges, this shouldn't be that unfamiliar to you. If this is unfamiliar to you, then you're new to the market. You guys got a lot of learning to do. But I funded my trading account. I kind of regretted doing that. I should have just done the swap functionality. I transferred my stacks in and you could swap it right away. I should have just transferred my stacks in and swapped it right away for the big bag. Instead, I transferred it in, and then I was getting eaten up in this order book, and I got wrecked a little bit in terms of my price that I got on the Alex tokens, okay? Because here's why. Let me go back to this. Alex tokens doing well. I'm up on it, so I'm back. I'm made whole again, but here's why I got wrecked on it. Because this is the amount of Alex tokens, this amount of USDC. Again, if I had 10 grand to buy, if I want to get at this price, okay, you see how the price comes in here? Boom. I could get it to that price Oh, there. Now the only order available is at 4.8. The current price is 4.46, okay? I could get $3 worth here. I could get $800 worth here. I could get $3,700 worth at 55 cents, which would be a ripoff. I'm not going to overpay for that stuff. So I was just waiting. I was gobbling up little orders. I had to do it in like 30 orders yesterday because the amount of money that I was trying to buy worth is, and I was trying to buy more than $3 worth, trying to buy, oh, here you go. See, and it just launched and now here you go. $170, $85, $56, 50. Again, I had to do this to gobble up all these orders. I gobbled up the order book. That's what I mean when I'm talking about gobbling up the order book. Something that you're doing on crypto.com as well, but you don't get transparency on it because you can't see the order book. But that's exactly what's happening. When you're going to sell a token that's got low volume, low trading, low liquidity on crypto.com app, this is what's happening behind the scenes. You're getting these terrible, terrible sells that you're trying to buy. These are sell orders that you're trying to buy. Okay, people are trying to sell at this price. Here are the buy orders, right? People trying to buy. And so if I go to try to put these in, I'm gonna get rocked. You could put in buy orders at some lower prices, but I was trying to get in immediately, so I was just kind of picking off all these little orders here, the sell orders, and just kind of picking them off to get my position, get into the market. Honestly, in retrospect, I regret it. I would have just done the swap functionality. It was a lot easier. There's a 4% slippage, but I think I paid more than 4% with some of the terrible orders and some of the terrible prices that I got on some of this stuff. So don't rush this stuff, guys. Don't rush this stuff. I learned my lessons. Everybody's got to learn their lessons. You got to learn your own lessons. It's just how it goes. Wow, this thing is crazy, this XBTC. That was a wild thing that I just saw. But yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting, guys. Going to be a very interesting time. Very excited about the future of this portfolio. I'll keep you guys posted on this. So this is going to be a very volatile portfolio for me. So get ready, guys. Get ready for the big show. All right, I'm going to end this poll. So let's see what the results are. Is this your first bull market? 45% of you guys say yes. Patience is key, guys. This is only the beginning. For those of you guys that said no, let's go. You know what's up. Let's go. You're here. You know what's up. And thanks for joining me. If you're experienced, I'm glad you joined me. We talk with a lot of beginners here. I'm trying to entertain and educate some of the newcomers. If you are a newcomer, then I'm happy you're here. I think you're in the right place. We're going to try to keep you guys educated and informed and safe at every turn that we can. Okay, guys? Do the best we can for you. Let's see what else is going on here. Waldo Crypto asks, what do you have to do for airdrops? Well, not everything gets an airdrop. It's not necessarily easy to get airdrops, and it might arguably be too late to get some of the airdrops, but you got to just kind of keep an eye out. And if you use some of the... What do you have to do for airdrops? You have to use a decentralized wallet, okay? You got to use DeFi, and you have to use some of the decentralized protocols within different ecosystems. And when you do that, when the token launches for that platform, you get free tokens, right? It happened with Uniswap. It's about to happen with Jupiter. It's happened with a variety of things. For example, how did the Bonk token come into existence? If you interacted with some of the Solana dexes, then you got free Bonk tokens. That's just how it is. Same thing for the Pyth network. And I still haven't claimed my Pyth. Actually, I'm gonna probably take care of that today because I could use that extra money right now. I don't know why I haven't claimed my Pyth yet. Pyth had a own airdrop. Again, you just got to interact with smart contracts. You guys got to be on these chains, interacting with them using DeFi. Double Down said, thanks for not monetizing the live stream. Flows much better. You know what? I did monetize it. It is monetized. All our content is monetized because we'd be dumb not to do that. But I have skipped a couple ads. Sometimes it shows me a little countdown timer and it says an ad's coming. Sometimes I'll just skip them for you if I'm on a rant. You're going to get some ads, guys. We got to make some money. You know what? We're working hard for it. I think we deserve a little bit of money for the hard work. We're doing 5 videos every day. I do live streams Monday through Friday. I'm busting my butt for you guys. I'm busting my butt for my family with my partner on the channel. I think we deserve a little bit of something. So when you guys do a super chat to us, it means the world to me. When you guys do go out and become a member on the channel, that means the world to me that you support the channel, because I'm going to try to continue to rip content so you can rip some gains, guys. That is the #1 priority for me, is you guys making money. I'm not a financial advisor. Black Sea's not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but we've been around the block and I want you guys to make money. And so I don't want to inundate you with ads, but you're going to get some ads, folks. If you don't want ads, buy YouTube Premium or, I don't know. Everybody has ads, all right? Yeah, so let's talk about the Cronos community, guys. So, all right, I'm going to go over to Twitter because there's a lot of noise going on Twitter right now. So I'm going to go over to my account and take you through some of my recent tweets because it's kind of important, okay? First up, told you guys yesterday, I got into Solana. Very, very excited about it. Got a little bit of traction. Going to be an interesting journey, so I'm excited about Solana. But, oh yeah, big news for Cronos. I'll do a video on this later. Q4 of 2024 is when Cronos' ZK network is going to launch for Ethereum, so that's cool. But let's talk about this. So this is the one. I see a lot of people on Twitter right now going, hey, Cronos gas fees, I got to take out a second mortgage on my crypto keeper, my brother. Thank you for your super chat. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you, my brother. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. That means a lot, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I appreciate all that support, guys. But let's talk a little bit about this Cronos thing because there's a lot of hype going on and negative hype going on right now for Cronos. A lot of people are saying the fees are ridiculous. This is terrible. This is horrible. It's so expensive. I'm taking out a second mortgage just so I can pay the gas fees on Cronos. Stop exaggerating, all right? Don't be a loser. Don't be a loser. People are exaggerating like crazy right now. Here's the deal. To all the people saying gas fees on Cronos are out of control, they're a little more expensive than they used to be because there's a lot of inscriptions going on. But chill out. I did a little swap earlier, bought $36 more worth of Corgi with my interest from Cronos, from my staking. And, it cost me 11 cents. Is Solana AVAX cheaper? Yeah, maybe AVAX isn't even cheaper. I don't even know. But, have you used Ethereum or Bitcoin? The fees are out of control there. They're out of control. They're 100x bigger. 100x bigger. So for all these people that are complaining about this, check yourself before you wreck yourself, before you look like an idiot and Crow goes to $1. Retweet this, guys. If you're not following me on Twitter, you should. CryptoKip tweets, you should retweet this out. Make people aware of it. Make people aware of it. See, at least someone's speaking up. And I'm also gonna go over to this. And now I'm not gonna come at you an Island Thunder if you're with me, my brother. I'm not coming at you. I know you watched the stream, and so maybe you're looking at this later, but I feel bad for you. So I'm gonna use you as an example because I came. You know what? Actually, hold up. Let me go back to this. I replied. Boom. All right. So Alpha, he loves Cronos. I think he does. I think he does. And he's having some frustrations. So this guy has a Twitter space. He launched his own token. He's a buddy of mine. I consider you a friend. I think you're good people, Alpha. I like you a lot. And so he's been fun to follow. He's been fun to interact with, and he's got Twitter spaces that are a lot of fun to be a part of. But put out this tweet: Cronos Train is trash. DeFi wallet is trash. Fulcrum Finance is trash. Second time this week, they won't let me close a position for over an hour until obvious inevitable liquidation, even when adding to position. The problem here really is that there's just not a lot of movement. There's not a lot of excitement. There's not a lot of volume. There's not a lot of liquidity in Fulcrum right now and in Cronos overall to do successful trading on this wallet. Now, you can do it fine with Bitcoin and with Ethereum. I bet you anything he was trading Solana. If you're here, Island Thunder, let me know. Were you trading Solana? I'm very, very curious. In fact, what were you trading, my brother? If you're not here, I want to know. I want to know the answer because there's frustrations, guys, and I see people lashing out, and I understand it, and maybe he got liquidated or something, and if you did, brother, I'm sorry, and it happens. Leverage trading is dangerous. I don't like to leverage trade. Fulcrum's a great app to do it, except, Solana, yesterday, I was looking at it. I was just looking through the app, and I noticed that Solana doesn't have enough liquidity for you to even do a long. So, I'm not even trying to leverage trade. I'm not doing longs, but I'm exploring the ecosystem, guys. I'm trying to figure out how this all works, and there's just not enough volume in it. I saw somebody earlier too come out, and I was following them. Let's see if this tweet comes up again. Yeah. Is Cronos an agonizing chain? It looks like it. Where's the Crow fam? Look at this. Look at these screenshots. Here you go. Boom, total trading volume, $3 million. Look at all this. Nothing. It's weak. It's weak. It's weak. Look at all this. It's weak volumes, guys. It's weak volumes. Nobody's in this ecosystem yet. Either we're early or we're dumb. I think we're early, okay? I think we're early. It's tough. There's a lot of negativity going up. You know, 2J3, you're probably in the chat, brother. I know you watch. This guy's got the best chimps. I love this. He hating hard AF. It's funny. This guy's got the best chimps. I even said it here. This guy's got the best. He does. He's got the best chimps. I love his chimps. Shoot, 2J3, if you're here, I want to buy one of these chimps off you, dude. I want one of your chimps. You get the best chimps. Anyway, guys, you know, that's the deal. That's the deal. Crypto Keeper, my brother, what a wonderful super chat. Thank you for your support. You know, the more super chats we get, the less ads I'm incentivized to do. I'll tell you that. But we put in the hard work. We're trying to get paid, and it's true. But we're most importantly trying to educate. But, you know, reward for the effort. That's real. We want that. We want some rewards for our effort. And then as we have rewards for our efforts, we want to give back to the loyal community members. If you guys are loyal community members, I want to reward you. I want to reward you. If you want to become a member on the channel, by the way, we have gifted memberships that are happening. Oh, boom. I just like, whoa, another gifted membership from West Texas Crypto. Congratulations, Crowfits. Crowfits, you've been in the chat for a while. You've been patient, and boom, you just got gifted a membership. If you're hanging out long enough on this channel, you'll get a gifted membership. What do you get with a gifted membership? Well, you get access to some giveaways. That's going to happen. But you're also going to get access to our private Discord where we're talking directly with the community. A one-on-one thing. You guys can kind of DM us on, on Discord. You guys can talk to us on Discord. 2 gifted memberships from West Texas Crypto. Santa Claus, let's call him. You should change your name, West Texas, to Santa Claus, because that's what you are. You're the membership Santa Claus. And Crypto Keeper, your money bags McGee over there giving us a $20 super chat. I appreciate your support. But anyway, guys, I'm making a lot of moves. I'm trying to keep you guys posted. Thank you for what you do, Crypto Keeper, being in the chat and being a participant on the channel. I love the Q&A session. It's my favorite part of the stream. It's one of my favorite parts of this entire channel. To just interact with the community. It's a lot of fun, guys. Gary AP, good to see you, my brother. I know we got a lot of folks that are regular comers. We're growing the community, guys. Slowly but surely, we are growing this community. All right, guys, that's all I got for you in this one. Hey, Anthony Alonso says Island Thunder is a scammer. I don't know. I don't agree with that. I'm not hating on him. I don't have any proof behind any of that. I like that guy. I support that guy. I think he's good people. But you know, everybody's having a tough time in Cronos right now. Hang in there, guys. Hang in there, guys. That's all I got in this one. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And as always, folks, you've got to remember to DCA, HODL. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Got more videos later today. As always, see those emojis flying in the chat, guys. If you want emojis, become a member. Join us. We're at about 49 members right now. When we get to 100 members, we got more great things coming for the community. I'm very excited about it, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.